And we're ready to roll. All right, so how's this shot look in the truck? Is this going to work? Okay. All right. I love this look here. I mean, I think it's a spectacular. Who are the
Hello. Check. Yeah, that sounds fine as long as y'all got me.
Joe had a legitimate question, Packer.
What?
He said, how is it that Skip shows up 2 hours early to Greeneville, but when we're at Anderson County and he's got to drive just down the road, he's like 20 minutes before the game?
That's a great question.
Welcome to the Gray Hodges Rivalry Thursday pregame show.
Well, of all the games on our schedule this year, this is one that everyone circled. Alcoa at Greeneville at Burley Stadium in the metropolis of Greeneville. Two state powers, number one in the state in 3A is Alcoa. Greeneville, number two in the state. They were number one a week ago. They only won 69-0. The state voters moved them down one spot. Thus the confusion. Mark Packer along with Austin Price. I'm confused.
Pearl Cone move up to number one?
Yeah.
There you go.
You won 69-0.
It doesn't matter. Pearl Cone has better wins than Greeneville does at this point. Win this game against Alcoa, they'll move back up.
Okay. All right. I hate when you're right.
I'm not right. It just kind of is what it is. Like, I mean, I get it. They've not lost, right? And they were number one.
Okay.
But when you look at the totality of who Pearl Cone has played to this point, it's more impressive.
Okay, so we go to Casey Funderburg. That's not Casey. Casey's down in the triple box. Eric Kane is there as well. Hey, Casey, glad you made it. This is a full house tonight.
This is a full house tonight, and as we were just talking before we went on air, it took me forever to find a parking spot.
Yeah.
I was racing in here, wiped the sweat off my face, hopped on camera. So, yeah, it's a full house. Should be a good game tonight.
Well, she does have her petty blue on, so the racing terminology does work out.
All right, Eric, let's start with some key players. Let's start with the quarterback over at Greeneville.
Yeah, it's a real good player, Corbin Cannon. Now, first year starting, but he's seen a whole lot of action. You know, Greenville's won a whole lot of games, so he's had his fair share of snaps under center. 15 of 24 so far in the season, just under 500 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. A really hard worker, a strong arm, and a guy that's played in the system. He knows what to do and when to do it. So a good guy now getting his opportunity under center for Greeneville.
Meanwhile, on the other side, let's go to Casey, the visitors. It doesn't happen very often. Our local team is the visitor, but Alcoa is. And Cody Bagash is a senior, been waiting his turn.
Yeah, he's a senior, transferred in from Independence this season. He's also a very big quarterback. He's 6'3", so he's able to see the entire field when he's in the pocket. And he's known for having an extremely strong arm. He's able to get the ball into his receiver's hands quickly, and he's a true pocket passer. So we should be able to see a lot of his work tonight in the pocket and making some of those long passes downfield.
Yeah, Cody's got a big arm. Going to see his recruitment pick up as the season goes along. He came to Alcoa to kind of get more traction. I think that will happen this season. I think Cody's recruitment is just starting to get going.
He's not the first quarterback that's come to Alcoa because you know you're going to get 5 extra games. You know?
Yeah.
You're going all the way to Chattanooga. Speaking of quarterbacks, you're going to take us over to Maryville. You're introduce us to a young man who unfortunately we may not see for a little bit.
That's right. Casey Cobble injured in last week's game, but his faith carries him through this week's FCA package. At Maryville with Casey Cobble. Casey, you take over as a quarterback this year. Kind of take me through, you know, what you feel like you do well on the field.
Me personally, I like to run the ball a lot. It's just something I like. It's just always been one of the things I'm better at. So I like to do that and just try to help out our weapons on our team as much as possible.
Now, your dad's a longtime, you know, high school football coach, Kenny Cobble. What have you learned by just kind of hanging around him, being a ball boy when you were little and growing up in the system and just understanding the game?
Just how much, like, he just showed me how to love the game and it's just been, it's one of my favorite things. Like ever since I was a kid, being a ball boy just made me love the game. It made me just want to pursue the game as much as I could, and it's always been one of my favorite things since I was a kid. Just one of my favorite things was just football, just being around it.
I know your faith's important to you. Why is that?
God shows us where everything comes from. Like he shows us where we're coming from, and he leads us in our direction. It's just important that you have something that holds you and accountable and grounds you.
How much has the Maryville staff been able to help you and other players in the program in that regard?
I mean,
seems like a lot of steady as a rock kind of coaching staff.
Yeah, they're the best. Like we always say, like I think they're the best in the state and the nation. They're so good and they care. It's not just, oh, we just want to go win. It's we want to win and we want to help these kids develop the people, not just football players, but people as well.
Best part about being a part of the football program besides Friday night, take that off the table. What else do you kind of look forward to the most? Is it pregame meals? Is it practice? Is it functions with the team? What do you enjoy?
I love just being able to hang out with like all the guys on the team. Like today, after we worked out this morning, a lot of our guys went to go eat breakfast at Chick-fil-A, and it's just fun how we're close together. It's not like we're all individuals. We're all like together, I love that part of this.
What do you like about this year's team?
I just love how much we have, and I don't think it's really realized how much we have. We can do so many different things, and I'm really excited to show that off.
When you say Maryville football, what do you think about?
I think everybody thinks obviously, but the legacy of it and just how important it is to this community. I think how big it is, and everybody knows the Maryville football, and I think it's just one of the greatest. It's just one of the greatest places to be in high school football.
All right, one of the best ambassadors for this Maryville football program, Casey Cobble, here with the Rebels. And just down the road is Alcoa. Maryville people will be watching Alcoa tonight. Alcoa people will be watching Maryville tomorrow as they take on Knox West.
Yeah, and obviously, once again, Cobble injured, may be back later in the season. It may be playoff time. Look, they've had some injuries. Gage Ledoux out for the year with the broken leg. A couple of defensive linemen out, an offensive lineman out. And it's, they're trying to piece it together at Maryville right now. And right when they're trying to do it, here comes the number one team in the state in 5A, the West Rebels. Gorgeous sight tonight here. Kickoff at the top of the hour with Alcoa and Greeneville on Rivalry Thursday. Much more when we come back on the Gray Hodges pregame show.
The Gray Hodges Rivalry Thursday pregame show is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Pilot, Ted Russell Ford, LMU, Humana, and Knoxville Smiles.
I'm an owner.
I am an owner.
I'm an owner. And we're locally owned.
Gray Hodges has been serving the Knoxville area with quality craft-made cabinetry for over 7 decades now. Craft-Made manufactures high-quality kitchen and bath cabinets in a wide variety of finishes with modern and traditional styles to choose from. Visit one of our 4 locations and let a Gray Hodges owner show you the perfect craft-made design to fit your needs. Gray Hodges. Employee-owned, service perfect.
Nick, are you ready to hit the lake or what?
Dude, I would, but we've got so many great deals on new Fords. We've got to find every single one of them a new home for the summer.
I feel that. But what if we have a summer heat sale where we give thousands off new Fords?
Now we're talking. Our customers deserve to save big on new Fords this summer. Like a new F-150 with 0% financing and $1,000 cash back.
Or 2023 Explorers with $2,000 cash back and 0% financing. Only at both convenient Ted Russell Ford locations.
Or TedRussellFord.net.
Have you had pinhole leaks in your pipes yet? The water chemistry in Tennessee can attack your water pipes and cause pinhole leaks that can damage your home. Don't pay to replumb your pipes. Purify to protect your pipes with award-winning American-made Connecticut water systems. AquaClear water systems can give you peace of mind with proven technology that can purify your water and protect your pipes.
AquaClear will change your water. It'll change your life.
Why does picking a mattress gotta be so hard? I know, right? You haven't heard of Better Mattress? Who? Better Mattress? They make their own mattresses right here in Tennessee. They also can customize one just for you. 5 locations? Count me in. Better Mattress. Good night just got better.
At Glass Doctor, our trained specialists are experts at fixing foggy and cracked glass.
Looks great.
You're all set. What we can't fix is your view.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your paint. Oh, yeah.
And welcome back to Greeneville as Alcoa and the Green Devils will play at the top of the hour. There are several teams around the area that I think are surprises that are still undefeated. William Blunt
will likely go to 4-0 tomorrow night. They play my alma mater, who's not won a game yet, Morristown East. Then you've got Hardin Valley taking on Halls.
Yeah.
Both still undefeated.
How about that?
Rubber meets the road, though.
There
If somebody's going to have a loss after tomorrow night, let's check in with Brent Hughes of the Halls Red Devils.
This team means a lot to me in so many ways. A lot of these seniors that we have, I've known since they were little, just being in the community and watching them grow up and being with them all throughout their high school days. It's something that you want to send them out right, and you want to send them have the best senior experience possible. We want to try to make this team into a winning team by doing two things, and we're going to have the right attitude and effort and everything we do. Something to uplift the team. I'm not a big rah-rah guy. I'm an intense person. I just usually tell them how it is. At the end of the day, I think when you're honest with kids, and I think when you're honest with the results, I think that should motivate them. I think that's all the motivation they really need. We don't play based on emotion. Right, we play based on passion because emotion's going to be like a roller coaster, and passion is something that you want to carry out throughout the game. What is a Saturday like for me? Usually it means doing whatever my wife tells me to do or whatever my daughters tell me to do. That's usually how I spend my Saturdays. Usually the hype for the Friday night game hits me probably right after school. I usually have a pregame ritual where I go run before every game just to kind of get even keel before we get out there. It means the world to me to be the head coach of this team because this is where I play. This is the community I live in. This is the community I want to give back to. I love the kids in the school. I love my players. I love our faculty. I love and appreciate our administration and my assistant coaches. So, I know what Friday Night Lights look like at this place, and it gives you goosebumps. And we just want to put a product out there to give back to our community that supports us in so many ways. And it's very humbling, and I'm very proud to be the coach of this high school and this program.
Halls has it at least through the first 2 to 3 weeks of the season. We'll see if they can pick it up and get win number 4 coming up tomorrow night against Hardin Valley.
Well, a team trying to get win number 2 tomorrow is a team we'll have on next week against Powell. Casey Funderburg, we're checking in on Clinton.
Yes, Clinton's Josh Keith last week, he threw for 158 yards. He was 10 of 13 and threw 3 touchdowns in Clinton's first win of the season, and that makes him our Food City Player of the Week.
Being a teammate, what it means to me is basically everything. The camaraderie, the respect that comes with it, the bond that comes with it. Being a teammate is everything. And if you can't be a great teammate, you can't be on a football team, on a basketball team, on a baseball team. So it's very important to be a great teammate. I would say something that's very special about my game specifically is definitely just how I handle the game. I wouldn't say anything about my physical traits. It's more so mental. I like to just, take time and just study a lot, and I say that's my best part about my game is my mental part, being able to slow down the game just by being so strong mentally, and very thankful for that. Who motivates me personally is God. He doesn't, he's always by me. He wakes me up every day. He gives me the strength, fulfills my body every day to do the things I can do as a human, as a football player, as a student, every single day. That's just the person that really inspires me. For fun, I definitely, I watch film, hang out with my boys. We play the game, usually 2K or Madden. I lift weights, I think that's fun. It's just very peaceful. I go hiking, and I spend time with my family a lot. Something I work hard on to improve on and off the field, I would say, is my leadership skills. I consider myself a leader, and I feel like, I can never be a non-stop leader. I feel like everybody has to improve some area of leadership, and I feel like I need to keep improving because nobody's perfect. You can't be a perfect leader. There's some things you have to learn more and more, and that comes with time and wisdom. So I'd say just definitely my leadership. Coming off of last season, what I look forward to mostly this season is definitely just taking it week by week. Not getting too high, not getting too low. Want to know every week. Just spending time with my guys for my last season, for our last season, the seniors class of 2024. Just very grateful and blessed. Just looking forward to it every week and however far we go.
And that's Josh Keith, our Food City Player of the Week, who we will get to see next week when Clinton takes on Powell.
Yeah, Casey, looking forward to that game next week. We'll see Clinton a couple of times. We'll see him at Powell next week, and then in 3 weeks as they play host to Anderson County. A game that we'll see in early October is over at Sevier County, as the Smoky Bears will play host to Morristown West that night. Our Pilots High School Heroes player profile takes us over to Sevier County. Here's Austin Price.
Here at Sevier County with Mason Ellis. Mason, Sevier County is always known for throwing it around. You're a receiver. Yeah. How much fun is that to know, hey, I'm going to get the ball in my hands, kind of make some plays?
Well, knowing that you're always going to get the ball is fun. That's what makes the game fun. Last year I was fortunate enough to get the ball a lot, which I was a big defensive guy last year, but that definitely changed my perspective about it.
For you, I hear that, Coach McCarter talking about you having good hands and stuff like that. Feels like you are one of those guys that can catch nearly anything. Do you take a lot of pride in that?
Yeah, you got to catch everything. It's a wasted down if you don't. The quarterback relies on you, so you just got to – quarterback's got to trust you,
What do you like about the receiver position?
We have a lot of guys that want to compete. Each receiver position is 3 deep right now, and anybody can go at any point in time. We have trust in all those guys, especially the guys behind me. I have trust in them, so anytime I'm out, I know the job's going to get done.
Now, you're a slot, so how does the slot position play into the offense here at Sevier County?
A lot. Our position can also go into the backfield, so it's a hybrid, and then a lot of our plays are designed around the slot.
For you, what do you enjoy most about the game of football?
Just to compete. I've always loved football just because of the adrenaline, competing, and I've played it my whole life.
Seems kind of special here, though, at Sevier County. I always talk about the faith fight finish, and band plays 9 to 5, with being Dolly's alma mater. Just some different, traditions that you don't see at most places. You guys are purple. Most schools aren't purple. How special is Sevier County for you?
It's very, very special to me. I've played since I was 5 years old for Sevier County. I've came to the games since I was little. I wouldn't rather be anywhere else.
When you watch the game of football and you're watching receivers play, do you try to emulate your game after anybody? Do you try to pick up little tips from any particular receivers?
Not really. Cooper Kupp's one of the guys I watch a little bit just because I can relate to him a little bit. He's not the fastest guy. He's not the strongest guy, but he has great hands and he runs good routes.
All right, Mason Ellis here at Sevier County. He is maybe not the fastest guy, but he runs good routes. He has unbelievable hands, and he'll be a big playmaker here for the Smoky Bears going forward.
And definitely looking forward to seeing Sevier County against Morristown West in a few weeks. Seeing Charlie Morgan right now. Charlie, we were talking, Gray Hodges, you got a new location going in. Tell us about it and where it is.
Well, it's actually an old location. We just redid the showroom. It's at 104 Jezebine Street there in downtown O City.
Okay, so how much work goes into that? What do you have to offer there?
Well, we've been working on it for the last 4 months, but cabinets, kitchen sinks, anything that goes in the kitchen and anything that goes in the bathroom, tubs and toilets.
Charlie, I do have to ask you this because I can't get past this. You've got your tee on. Tennessee football is like literally your life. Were you in Nashville Saturday?
I was definitely in Nashville Saturday.
Where'd you sit?
About the 45-yard line.
Was it awesome?
It was great.
I'm telling you, they got a game this Saturday. Where will you be Saturday at 5 o'clock?
I will probably be on the West Club.
So Gray Hodges has been a big supporter of the quarterback club. Why the support in the community, things like that, and things like this?
Well, for one thing, it's the first time I've been up here at Greeneville, and they've got a tremendous facility here.
Yeah.
They've got to be proud of what they got up here.
Yeah, it's a great facility. They got great tradition. How can people find you?
We're at grayhodges.net on the internet, but we have 4 locations, Sevierville, 2 in Knoxville, and 1 in Alcoa.
There you go. Hey, Charlie, appreciate your support. Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, you going to stay for a little bit of the game, or are you heading out?
No, I'm going to stay and watch the game.
I was about to say, you got to take this thing in. This is two state powers. We'll see, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Sounds good. All right, Alcoa comes in number 1 in the state. Greeneville comes in number 2. We talked about that. Pearl Cone moving up to number 1 in 4A. They've got a cannon down there. They are hoping that they'll get to play that thing a number of times tonight. But the key to this is the start of the game. Alcoa wants to jump on Greeneville. Greeneville wants to methodically get through the first quarter. In 3 games so far this year, Greeneville has not given up a point in the first quarter. Their hope is to do that. Kick off the national anthem when we come back.
The Gray Hodges Rivalry Thursday pregame show is brought to you by Commercial Bank, Exterior Home Solutions, Matlock Tire, Food City, and Knoxville Orthopedic Clinics.
I'm an owner.
I am an owner.
I'm an owner. And we're locally owned.
Gray Hodges has been serving the Knoxville area with quality craft-made cabinetry for over 7 decades now. Craft-made manufactures high-quality kitchen and bath cabinets in a wide variety of finishes with modern and traditional styles to choose from. Visit one of our 4 locations and let a Gray Hodges owner show you the perfect craft-made design to fit your needs. Gray Hodges. Employee-owned, service perfect.
I chose LMU because I wanted doors to open for me. For my future to have endless possibilities. To know I could become anything I wanted to be. Objection, Your Honor. I always wanted to say that. So whether I wanted to be a veterinarian, a high school teacher, let's turn to page 32, or a successful dentist, I knew LMU would help me get there. All I had to do was open the door.
Nominate a family that you think is deserving of the Exterior Home Makeover, a gift from your friends at Exterior Home Solutions.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank. Life made better.
Hi, I'm Annie Jones. I'm the owner of Top Flight Athletics in Kingston.
Hi, I'm Rob Black, Athletic Director at Fulton High School.
When it comes to apparel and uniforms for our girls, quality and efficiency are most important. So I've got a lot of cheer moms to deal with.
When we think of apparel and equipment vendors, you know, we're thinking about people who we can trust and people that we have a relationship with, and someone that will make sure we get what we want when we want it, and it'll look the way that we designed it.
That and the fact that they are locally owned is the reason that we do business with E2 Sports.
E2 Sports has been that for us, and that's who we're in partnership with right now, and couldn't be more proud to do so.
And what a gorgeous night for football tonight. We were just talking about it. You know, when does the temperature start to go down just a little bit? I mean, we're still sweating to the oldies over here in Greeneville.
I really believe the bottom is just going to fall out. We're going to go from 90 one week to like a second half in the 50s the next week. Like, you know, I mean, I just think it's going to just...
There are a few venues that are really cooler than this place. We've been here over the years for some games we were talking about. We had Catholic over here.
Game, yeah.
Really cool playoff game when Catholic was rolling.
Yeah, that was when Cade was playing for Catholic. And Mari Rogers, Chase Kirsten, all those really good players.
They came over here. They were winning state titles at the time. So the Greeneville band will come out. I believe we've got the alma mater first, is what I was told. So not very often do we have the alma mater.
So all you Green Devil fans watching at home, stand and rise for your alma mater.
This Greeneville program, as Brian Nick said when we were on Channel 6, WATE in Knoxville just a few minutes ago, you know, they haven't lost a regular season game in 2 years. Hadn't played Alcoa in the regular season. Correct. But the last time they lost was the quarterfinal to Anderson County. They came in there 12-0, number 1 in the state, and ran into a buzzsaw.
And Anderson County dominated.
38-7.
Dominated.
Yeah.
Scarred the program.
Well, and I think that is a question. You come in here tonight. I mean, is this the same Greeneville program? Let's listen to the alma mater. And the national anthem to be followed up after the alma mater. Here comes the national anthem brought to you by Food City. Job by the Greeneville band. Just a few games to talk about coming your way tomorrow night in the 1 minute that we have. Maryville and West.
Should be I think a tight football game. I know Maryville's kind of walking in a little bit, wounded a little bit, but I tell you, don't back them into a corner. They'll come out swinging.
Two undefeated teams, Hardin Valley and Halls.
Halls, I think it's going to be a really talented football, or a really interesting football game, and I think it's going to be a close game. I think we won't pick the game till the end, but I think it's going to be a field goal type game.
William Blount can stay undefeated with a win over your alma mater,
and they will.
East.
And they will.
And finally, Clinton and Campbell County.
That's a big one for Clinton. Pressure's on Clinton, not on Campbell County. Clinton needs this game. All the hoopla this offseason, they're 1-2. They can't start 1-3 before a 3-week run of Powell, Oak Ridge, and then Anderson County.
And then maybe the biggest game of the weekend, this one right here, Alcoa and Greeneville on FCA's Rivalry Thursday. Brought to you by Pilot Company when we come back.
Some things are just better together. Like sensational salads and sizzling steaks, old friends and new friends, special occasions and special moments. At Aubrey's, we like it when things go together. So we do everything we can to make getting together easy. Aubrey's, real comfort, real food, real good.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
I'm Dr. Mike Costa, Malone & Costa Dentistry. You can find us at KnoxvilleSmiles.com. I'm standing here in front of a dental robot. We're one of 2 dentists in the state of Tennessee that utilize this cutting-edge technology. Do you have a broken tooth, a tooth that's in pain, or a denture that doesn't fit well? Maybe you're a little anxious? You can come in and we offer comprehensive sedation services and utilize this awesome technology to give you precise, accurate care. If you think this technology can help you, Visit our website at knoxvillesmiles.com. I look forward to helping you.
Knoxville is my home. I was born and raised here, and I was blessed to raise my family here. This community is one that I'm proud to live in and serve every day. At Ted Russell Ford for over 50 years, we've been Knoxville's hometown dealer. Helping our friends and neighbors own their first car or their dream car or truck has been our absolute pleasure. At Ted Russell Ford Lincoln, we will continue to serve our community because East Tennessee, you've always supported us. Thank you.
Visit us at one of our 2 locations on Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike, or online at tedrussellford.net.
Why does picking a mattress gotta be so hard? I know, right? You haven't heard of Better Mattress? Who? Better Mattress? They make their own mattresses right here in Tennessee. They also can customize one just for you. 5 locations? Count me in. Better Mattress. Good night just got better.
I was the star around here until Glass Doctor installed this perfect shower enclosure. Now they look at me like, well, there you go.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh,
yeah. FCA's Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Pilot, Ted Russell Ford, LMU, Humana, and Knoxville Smiles. The following is a special sports presentation by Pac-Man Sports.
He sees orange turf, touchdown. 4th down and short. Whoa! And they will fake the extra point. Trying to get to the outside. No! Williams has got speed. See ya! There's nothing there. Boom! And Dance will look to throw pressure from behind. Nailed at the 41. A spectacular night welcomes us to Greeneville tonight in Upper East Tennessee as the Greeneville Green Devils play host to the 8-time defending state champions in 3A, the Alcoa Tornadoes. An early season battle of heavyweights. Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price, and Eric, this is one we've had circled for a while.
Yeah, no doubt. Filled with great players, great atmosphere here in the pregame, and can't wait to get started.
Key players of the game tonight, Austin.
Yeah, we'll start with the I believe it's the home team. Actually, it's Alcoa. Brandon Winton, and Winton played last year at IMG. Has, come back to the area. Goes to Alcoa, leads them to a state championship in basketball, and then has just been dynamic through the first few games in football. 13 receptions, 303 yards, and a touchdown. But he is so much more for this team.
And you look at Greeneville, the X factor, what they're going to run their offense through, and that's Carlos Quillen. Whether he's at running back, whether he's at receiver, a total of 8 touchdowns so far in the season. A Virginia Tech baseball commit, so a very smart dual athlete. Carlos Quillen's going to be getting the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he's a catcher, and he catches the ball well. Carson Quillen is his name. Eddie Spradlin standing by with Casey Funderburg.
Coach, it's a packed house tonight on both sides. How's your team feeling going up against Alcoa?
We're excited. It's a big-time game. Our kids are excited. We're looking forward to this.
Now, you said in an interview last week, win or lose, it's going to be a great game no matter what. But I can't help but think you're out here to win this game tonight. So what is it going to take?
We got to play good football. We can't turn the thing over. We got to have some big plays, and we got to limit their big plays tonight.
What are some things you want to see out of your players outside of eliminating those big plays?
I just want to see them come out and fight and have play hard tonight and just be excited to play in a big-time game.
All right, congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
And the first quarter is brought to you by OEB Law. Turn your wreck into a check with OEB Law. A gorgeous night tonight for a high school football game. 77 degrees, 80% humidity. Welcome to East Tennessee. Brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. Alcoa won the toss. The 8-time defending state champions have elected to defer in a stunning and shocking revelation that Brian Nix wants to go on defense first.
That's right, which means that Greeneville will try to get the ball to Carson, don't call me Carlos Quillen, early in this football game.
He was nudging me and did you mess up his name? I'm like, oh, what are you talking about? It's Carson.
If that's the worst thing that happens tonight,
that is true.
We're good. Brian Nix, the head coach, and his injury is he can hardly walk.
Hey, he had torn quad.
I mean, he explained it worse than that. He was going through practices with the team.
Well, he was in a wheelchair coaching scrimmages. You know, I mean, he was out there just giving it his all, and he was out there. You won't let an injury slow him down in pregame if that's indication of what this game's going to mean for him tonight.
So the two coaches talked very clearly about the start to tonight's game. In the first 3 games of the season for Greeneville, they have not given up 1 point in the first quarter. For Alcoa, their strategy is to jump on Greeneville, get the lead, and then let them know who they are. Yeah. So we'll see what happens with the start of the game tonight. High end-over-end kick that will take Quillen into the end zone. And we will set up shop there with this Greeneville offense. We'll start with that guy. Corbin Cannon is his name. Pretty good numbers so far this year in 2 wins and we had to stop after 3 quarters at Dobbins-Bennett because of weather.
Yeah. Again, he's got a lot of reps throughout his career. Again, first year starting at quarterback, but he's seen a lot of action. Pays dividends playing for a winning program.
Eddie Spradlin said they must win at the line of scrimmage for Greeneville to be able to win this game tonight. 3 yards on first down, and as you take a look at the starting lineup, they're going to rely on that offensive line, a 4-year starter, 2 2-year starters, and 2 first-year starters.
Yeah, a lot of experience up front, Austin. State championship experience and big-time playoff games.
So the clock is running, 11.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, just getting started. Quick little pass to the near side, and the Green Devils will get the first down and a little bit more down the sideline. And taken out down inside the 30-yard line. What a huge pitch and catch for Isaac McGill, the junior, 6'4", 175. That's what the doctor ordered for Greeneville.
Yeah, and he gets down the sidelines. Great blocking out here on the edge by the Greeneville wide receiver. And then Elijah Cannon with great effort to get down there and make the tackle, save the touchdown. Now Greeneville set up shop at the 25.
Yeah, that was Nick Pillar on the block there. I talked with the Greeneville coaching staff, said that he is a dedicated blocker. You saw that on play number 1.
Carry right up the middle. Our first look right there at a guy that's been offered by literally everybody in the country, that being Eli Owens. We'll call his name a lot tonight.
Yeah, he's playing more defense this year. Obviously a threat at tight end, had the 2 touchdowns in the win over Bearden just a few weeks ago. That should be a first down, and it is.
Kind of going up tempo down to the 15.
4 plays on this drive, and Greeneville is having a ton of success.
First down at the 15, just underway. Right off right tackle, it's Quillen. Quillen inside the 10. This is a guy, as Eric Kane said, a commitment to Virginia Tech in baseball. He has scored in all 3 ways that he can this year. He's scored from the running back position, the wide receiver position, and the quarterback position. I think I said quarterback twice. He scored every way he can.
Easiest way to explain it, heart and soul type guy of this team. He will literally do anything for this team and has so far in the early season.
Greeneville dominating the line of scrimmage so far. They'll stay on the ground except for that play.
Can get a first down at the 5-yard line.
Joe McCord on the tackle. I think if you're Spradlin, you're already asking yourself, if there's a 4th down and it's 4th and short, what are we doing?
Yeah, no matter what, this critical 3rd down coming up, you don't want to come up empty here. So you don't want to leave points off the board, but Tennessee was at 4th and 5 from the 9 last Saturday and went in and scored, so.
Power look here, Eric King.
2.5 into the game. And they'll give it to Quillen off left tackle. Following blockers, he will get the first down. He'll get the end zone. He'll get a touchdown.
Flag.
Is there a flag? Yes, there is at the 8. Pretty clear block.
Holding.
Pretty clear hold, I meant to say, on the defensive end on the, Eli Owens kind of got held up.
Yeah, and you're trying to run off that left tackle there.
I think there's the hold.
Number 10. Number 44, I'm sorry. Holding foul. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, third down.
Well, how big is that?
It's huge. Again, you were third about 4. You could pick up the first down without scoring, and now you're going to be behind the sticks, third about 13. It's a really nice developed play there, but negated because of the hold.
Cannon, the quarterback, to Quillen, and he will throw this one. Got tripped up. Had he not gotten tripped up, that would have been 6 points. He just couldn't get mustard on the football.
Yeah, wide open. Wide open. And you can see he's trying to throw it the entire way. He's got his eyes upfield, adjusting the ball in his hands, and just got tripped up.
Elijah Cannon, man, he is a menace to opposing offenses. He saved the touchdown. That time he blows up a play that likely scores on a halfback pitch and catch, and now Greeneville brings on their field goal kicker.
A 36-yard field goal attempt for Quentin Brandon. He is a senior. Left hash. Kick is up, and that one is no good. So for Greeneville, they had the touchdown taken off the board. They had the halfback pass that would have been 6, except for getting tripped up, and they come away with nothing.
And it's really unfortunate, too, because you moved the ball all the way down the field. Yes, you had one big chunk play, but that chunk play put you in the red zone, knocking on the door, and you had ample opportunities because of yourself, had one come back, and then you're going to miss a field goal. I'm not sure if Brandon Witten from Alcoa got that one, but he was one of many back there on that field goal block.
Cody Begosh is the quarterback, a transfer from Middle Tennessee.
Yep, Independence High School. Begosh will go down.
Nice pressure from the front for Alcoa, and we will call his name a lot.
Manuel Dixon.
Yeah, Dixon is a guy that's all-state, offered by a number of mid-major schools, if you will. Offensive line for Alcoa has been tested this year a couple times. Big game at Ravenwood. They passed that test and then held on for dear life against Bearden to pull off a 17-13 win.
I think there was some miscommunication there on that first play. Begosh pulled it, and it was almost like he was expecting Cannon to take it.
Second down and 12 off right tackle. Cannon will be strung out and finally taken down at the 25-yard line. Set up the defense for you for Greeneville. They've played awfully well. However, outside of the Dobbins-Bennett game, haven't really been tested.
Correct.
Tennessee High, a pretty good team.
They will be tested tonight.
Not Alcoa.
3rd and 5 for the Tornadoes. Do they keep it simple here, or do they put the ball in the air with Cody Begosh? If they put it in the air, watch Eli Owens.
Skinny slot, number 3 receiver, number 44 is Eli Owens.
3 receivers top of your screen. Begosh feels some pressure, throws this one out. It's picked off at the 34. Ball sailed just a bit, and Hayden.
It's Hayden Goad right there that went up there and got that interception. And you're right, Mark, just kind of sails a little bit. And looky what I have. What an opportunity there for Greeneville.
Yeah, I think he was throwing it to number 4, not the receiver that was beyond the play, and it just sailed on him.
Green Devils have got to take advantage of the field position.
They do, you're right.
Very early. First down inside the 24 off left tackle, cutting to the outside, still to the outside. It's Quillen down to the 20-yard line.
And that's got to be 15. or did they hold up a little bit? He was dragging him way past out of bounds. Yeah, I think they were getting ready to throw it, and then he held him up, and they didn't throw it. Watch it right here near the end. He's like,
he holds up. He holds up.
Well, you ran out of room. Had there been more room, he might have slung him down. A little landlocked here. It is a first down and 10 inside the 20. They'll stay on the ground to Quillen. He'll follow blockers inside the 15 to the 14. And if you're getting 5 yards every carry, you just keep doing it.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. Again, the guy that they're going to work the ball through is Carson Quillen. We've noticed that each of the first 2 drives, but nice little gains on the ground. The first couple plays of the series sets up a second and manageable. Zayden Anderson out wide, number 1's a guy they like to get the football to.
Be surprised if they don't stay on the ground. It's been working. They'll go back to Quillen down to the 5. It'll be a third down at about half a yard.
Yeah, 2-down territory for me here. I think you need 6. Trying to attempt a short field goal, especially after the last effort. Especially your success running the football. Just get behind your pads and run it with 12.
They're bringing in kind of a heavier set here. Zach Chrisman, senior tight end, number 44, coming in there, 230 pounds. Play a little H-back.
Quillen, number 12 already, 8 carries, 43 yards.
And he'll get the carry here.
Everybody knows what he's doing here. They'll go right up the middle. They'll get the first down to the 6.
I loved when they did the starting lineups on the Jumbotron for the Greenville Green Devils. It was the Sunday Night Football look, and each of the kids would say the elementary school they went to. I thought it was fantastic. It was like Tusculum Elementary.
That was pretty cool. That's the second time we've kind of seen that full house kind of wildcat, if you will.
First down and goal at the 6. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, but it broke right there.
Yeah.
You have two up backs, if you will. Crispin, one of those, and Quillen just takes the direct snap. Here comes Cannon back onto the field.
The dam burst right there, and there was a flood of tornadoes coming in there. I love that Greenville Green Devil helmet. That is sharp.
Braden Cornett in on the tackle. It worked off left tackle for Greenville. Will they go back there? Yes, they will. Off left tackle, Quillen. Didn't work that time.
Quillen carries.
Kobe Barrett in on the tackle. And another third down and goal.
Here comes Emmanuel Dixon back in. He's going to spell Quillen.
More of a receiving target, number 4, long.
I don't think you come away from this without points if you're Greenville. As much as you want 6 points.
I think it depends on this play. I mean, if you get it down there and you're knocking on the door, I say up-tempo go. But if you get a no gain here, then I agree. I would kick it.
Dixon, off right tackle, churning for the end zone. And they'll push him towards the black part of the end zone. Now it's 4th and goal at the 1, and I don't think there's any doubt you're going for it.
And see, I like it if they'd hurry up back to the line right now.
Problem is your bruiser, though, is 12, and he's not in.
He is
and
now.
Here he comes. They're going to go Wild Devil.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're just, this is the Carlos Quillen package. I mean, you know, he becomes Carlos when they do this package.
Yeah.
Carson Quillen's brother was quarterback last year. Played in the Rivalry Showcase.
Here he
4th down and goal inside the 1. Quillen right up the gut, and he will.
He's in.
Yeah, he's
laying in the end zone.
Where's the call? Touchdown. A delayed call. Everybody looking at each other, and it is Greenville that strikes first.
We're going to see that formation a lot tonight. I've already seen it 4 times.
Yeah, I don't think there's any secret as to what they're trying to do. As the extra point is up, and it is good. Greenville strikes first, up 7-0. Exterior Exterior Home Solutions will make one family's dream come true.
Do you know a family in need of a new roof?
Maybe it's leaking or needs repaired.
Whatever the needs may be, Exterior Home Solutions is going to give one lucky family an exterior home makeover.
To nominate a family that you think is deserving, simply go to the website at exteriorhomesolutions.com/makeover, and you can make your nomination there.
Exterior Home Solutions wants to give the gift of home to one lucky family.
And the Dance Cheers Spotlight, which is brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions, 3 Greeneville seniors, London Morlock, Jaden Jones, and Mary Brooks. Congratulations from Exterior Home Solutions, our Dance Cheers Spotlight of the night. 7-0 Greeneville as the Green Devils strike first. An 8-play, 34-yard drive, if you will. Finally, a 4th down as Carson Quillen goes in for the touchdown. And he has 12 carries, 49 yards already.
Not a whole lot of adversity so far for Greeneville. Of course, had that interception, but had the blocked field goal, turned right around and scored.
Well, we invite you to support all the families who have lost their loved ones to the ultimate sacrifice for our country by donating to Wreaths Across America. East Tennessee, you have come up with over $20,000 each of the last 2 years to make sure that no family goes to the grave of their fallen veteran and there is not a wreath to honor their life and that sacrifice. You can go online to knoxwreaths.org and make a donation. We'll announce how much was donated at the end of the night. So Alcoa, where they are not very often, and that is behind. Begosh, the quarterback, comes out throwing right across the middle.
Eli Owens on the catch, 9 yards out to the 29.
Owens has been offered by just about everybody, has he not, Eric?
Oh, yeah, big time. Alabama's offered him, Tennessee's offered him, a whole lot of SEC schools have offered him. I like him as a tight end, but again, as Austin pointed out, playing a little bit more defense this year, just an all-around athlete.
Yeah, and realistically, at the next level, it's kind of that Princeton fan H-back. I mean, he can be a lead blocker. You can hand it to him.
He's versatile.
Yeah, versatile.
Very versatile. 6'3", 225 right now.
2nd down and 1, empty set. Begosh will throw. Cross the middle and tripped up for a loss of 1 yard goes Brody Blankenship. Aerial coverage is brought to you by Gatlinburg. What a great place as it does start to cool down to go on vacation. Take your family up to the Great Smoky Mountains up to Gatlinburg.
I think this is a huge 3rd down right here, obviously. It's 3rd and a little over a 1.
Is that the creepiest thing that's ever happened in our broadcast?
A little bit.
And Austin just tried to be Ozzy. 3rd down in the yard. There is a bruiser to his left, and they'll give it to him, and they'll get the 1st down. No surprise there, as Elijah Cannon will get the 1st down.
I like that Zach Christman came in. They tried to rip the ball out of Cannon. Cannon had the 1st down. So that time you're just trying to, pull the chainsaw right here and rip it out.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I love how Cannon got upfield in a hurry.
Gain of 6 on a 3rd down and 1. It's kind of like Greeneville. You've known every time when they needed a yard what they're doing.
Yeah. Putting it in 12's hands.
Said they try to get Brandon Winton involved here on a deep shot. Winton top of the screen.
I think they need to have a heavy dose of Cannon, but they will
there
throw out of it. Begosh under pressure.
Oh, he got lit up. They tried to hit a double move to Winton, a little stop and go, but he just didn't have the time.
Yeah, it was Quentin Humphrey with the hits on Begosh as he was throwing, but he wasn't the only one back there. I mean, that whole front, they were timing that blitz from the 2nd level as well, putting a lot of pressure on that offensive line.
Greenville's got a big front now. I mean, that's a good-looking big front. Humphrey, 6'3", 260 as a junior.
Yeah. Well, his helmet is taller than the rest of the guys out there when you look at him
big kid.
From the booth here.
Mark Packer, Austin Price, Eric Kane with you. Casey Funderburg, the 4th member of our team, down on the sideline as a stoppage comes in here. And this is a timeout. We'll take it with them from our friends at Better Mattress.
When you're 6'4" and 320 pounds like I am, finding a mattress is a challenge. That's why I went to Better Mattress for help. It's not about just selling big store brands. At Better Mattress, it's about making a mattress that fits the person's body type and their personal preferences. Look, after a big football game, this body is tired and sore. I have to have a mattress that helps me rest and rejuvenate. Big O and Better Mattress. Good night, just got better.
You know, I will say it's hilarious every Sunday night on the locker room as there's $500 going to the homeschool from Better Mattress, that is Greeneville. You know, we had a pretty talented guy that scored 4 touchdowns on the show Sunday night. And so he's in studio and he's laughing. The spot comes on with Big O, and the players laugh every week.
I was going to say, it'll be that way all year long, too.
Yeah, Dylan Sampson was in with us Sunday night. By the way, you can catch it in Knoxville Sunday nights, 11:30 on WATE. Monday afternoons at 3:30. And then over here in the Tri-Cities market, Fox affiliate has it over here on the air at 11 p.m. on Sunday nights. Second down and 10 after the timeout. They'll play fake, throw this one out in the open space. Greeneville is there to make the tackle.
5-yard gain for Winton.
I was going to say, I like how they're trying to get him involved. You talked about after they got that first down, taking a shot to him. They tried to. They went to him there. Of course, he's a dynamic athlete, played down at IMG Academy as well. He's a basketball player. Real nice playmaker is Brandon Winton.
Committed to South Florida, and Alex Golish will attend Saturday's Tennessee game with Eli Owens.
They play tomorrow? I thought it was Saturday.
I said Saturday.
Third down and 5. Bagash under. Almost intercepted. A break on the ball. Hayden Goad would love to have that one back. That was almost 6 for the Green Devils.
Well, he's already had one, nearly had another. What a break on this ball. You can see it right here.
Great look.
Yeah, good shot. Just breaking right in front of the receiver, nearly reeling it in. What a play there on third down.
Back deep goes Carson Quillen.
Goad already has had a pretty nice effort for Greeneville. First punt of the night. A 4th down and 5 for the Tornadoes.
Fake.
Or will they? They'll fake it around right end and will get the first down.
And that's frustrating for Greeneville.
Eli Graff, the backup quarterback who came in for the last 2 plays against West a year ago in that thriller over at Alcoa, fakes it and will get the first down.
And you don't watch any tape to know that Alcoa loves to do that. Like when they need a change of momentum play, they love to fake punt.
That's it right there. That's a huge swing in momentum. First punt of the night, get you a first down at midfield. Now you're on the plus side of the 50.
Gain of 12 yards down to the 48.
Official timeout.
And a wardrobe malfunction is the call. They'll call it an official timeout, but wardrobe malfunction on Winton. We'll head to the sideline. Boy, the sun poking out. What a gorgeous night here at Greeneville. One of my favorite venues to come to.
It's mine too. I just miss the hill on the end zone. I'm just going to say that. Miss the hill on the end zone. Gorgeous place to come for a football game.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. First down at the 48-yard line. They'll go right up the middle off left tackle. And there's that Greeneville front as Elijah Cannon will pick up maybe a yard.
And I would say that will be the last play of the first quarter. We'll see if they get one more in here. They've got a little bit of time. But
Emmanuel Dixon won't get credit for the tackle, but he had him 2 or 3 yards in the backfield. He's what started that play.
Alcoa acting like they want to try to get another play in.
I'm not sure they do. And that will be the end of the first quarter.
That will take us to the end of the first quarter as the Greeneville Green Devils have the lead 7-0 after 1 quarter on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, brought to you by Pilot Company.
FCA's Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Commercial Bank, Exterior Home Solutions, Matlock Tire, Food City, and Knoxville Orthopedic Clinics.
I'm State Farm Agent Scotty Deitch. While my office is in Harriman, I can service anyone in the state of Tennessee. We'd love a chance to earn your business, so please give us a call at 865-882-2181 or by email or check out our webpage, and we'd love to earn your business.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Your roof, it's the most important protection against nature for your home or your business. That's why I trust the experts at Exterior Home Solutions.
Hi, I'm Annie Jones. I'm the owner of Top Flight Athletics in Kingston.
Hi, I'm Rob Black, Athletic Director at Fulton High School.
When it comes to apparel and uniforms for our girls, quality and efficiency are most important. So I've got a lot of cheer moms to deal with.
When we think of apparel and equipment vendors, you know, we're thinking about people who we can trust and people that we have a relationship with, and someone that will make sure we get what we want when we want it, and it'll look the way that we designed it.
That and the fact that they are locally owned is the reason that we do business with E2 Sports.
E2 Sports has been that for us, and that's who we're in partnership with right now, and couldn't be more proud to do so.
Knoxville Wholesale Furniture, the largest furniture retailer in the state of Tennessee with 3 superstore locations, brings you thousands of yellow tag sale prices plus 0% interest, and we pay your sales tax. More bedrooms, more recliners, more custom upholstery, more leather furniture, and the most exciting mattress selection in the state. Do not miss out on this limited time offer. Thousands of yellow tag sale prices plus 0% interest, and we pay your sales tax. That's right, we pay your sales tax with 3 superstore locations. Knoxville Wholesale Furniture. You just can't do any better.
The second quarter is brought to you by Knoxville Wholesale Furniture. 7-0 Greeneville after one over Alcoa. Casey Funderburg down on the sideline with Brian Nix.
Coach, you decided to go for the fake there. Now, what does your team need to do offensively to capitalize on that?
I just think we need to relax. We're trying to force some issues too much. Just take the plays that are there. They're physical up front. We knew they were going to be. Just let the game come to you. I think we're pressing a lot right now. This is an environment where a kid's going to want to press. So I think we just have to relax and just enjoy the moment and play.
How can your defense slow down Greenville's run game?
I think, just wrapping up the point of attack. You know, where our feet are dying on contact, we're in the fits. We're just not wrapping. They're running a little harder than we're tackling right now.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Starting the second quarter, it's 7-0 Greeneville, but Alcoa inside Greeneville territory. Owens off right tackle. Flag comes in, probably a hold.
Yep.
Pass complete.
That's exactly what it's going to be.
There's a penalty marker on the play.
Take a look at the first quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law, dominated by Greeneville.
They lived on the Alcoa side of the 50. This is Alcoa's first trip into the Greeneville side.
Number 0, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Down remains 2.
But now they'll be back on their side of the 50 with that penalty. White hat is Larry Hutchison tonight.
Whole lot of number 12 skewing those stats in the first quarter for Greeneville. Carson Quillen. Kind of been the Carson Quillen show so far, but Alcoa trying to get in this conversation.
So that'll push them back, a second down and 16, we'll call it. Empty set once again for Pagash, the senior quarterback transfer from Middle Tennessee. Feels some pressure, throws this one across the middle, and there's the hands. Elijah Cannon. Well, Cannon's a guy you feel like's been around for forever because he started as a freshman. That doesn't happen very often for a program like Alcoa.
Yeah, not only has he started for so long at a prestigious program, but also he's been super effective. Again, over 800 yards rushing last year, 15 touchdowns, scored a couple on defense. He's the check down guy there. Of course, it was an empty formation. And now setting up a third is very manageable for Alcoa after 2nd and 15.
Here's where they love to give it to Cannon and go power on a 3rd down and 4. They'll play fake, throw this one out to Owens. There's your big time commit.
Oh, somebody got wiped out.
Yeah.
Hope they're okay.
That's a good ball, though. It's
right
a real good ball.
That's where you go into those hedges over there and come back bloody. He's all right. Had the helmet on.
That's a good ball right here. Good placement. Ball's right back up.
Yeah, Owens doing some talking there after a big catch to convert on a first down. Down to the 36, bad snap. Pagash will fall down after a loss of 1, which could have been much worse.
You're lucky it wasn't much worse than that, absolutely. A whole offensive line going this way, bad snap, just a busted play. Or not even really a bad snap, just kind of a drop there from Pagash. Just almost gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Alcoa kind of shooting themselves in the foot a little bit here early.
12th play of the drive.
They went they go like 30 yards.
Having to overcome penalties.
12 plays, 14 yards. No, I'm kidding. 2nd down and 12. Pagash under pressure, has time, takes a shot deep, and almost intercepted, misplayed by Isaac McGill. Played it well from the safety position. A big rangy kid at 6'4", 175. But he misplayed this one.
Yeah, if he throws it out there in front of him a little bit more, this is a touchdown. McGill able to get one big hand on it and keep Brandon Winton from scoring a touchdown. Now it's 3rd and long. I wonder if you're Alcoa, if this is 4-down territory. Try to pick up 7 or 8 here.
That's what I would do.
And then the rest.
3rd down and 12. 3 receivers near side. Greeneville up 7-0. Pagash has time. Slings it across the middle. Overthrows his receiver. There are no flags. It'll bring up a 4th down.
Question is, do they play field position here? And it looks like they will. Punter coming in. Try to pin them deep. Alcoa a little rusty here. Greeneville's defense has come to play.
Eli Graff in punt formation.
Defense!
4th down and 12 inside, and they will punt it away. Had to wait for a second before Graff let it go, and it will take a big bounce.
Good special teams.
How about that? Mark that one down. We'll take a break and a break with OEB Law. And it's me live as OEB gives back $1,000 going to the home school each and every week. And tonight that is Greeneville High School. As OEB continues to support all of our schools in East Tennessee, our thanks to Tim Elrod and the wonderful people at OEB Law for your continued support of high school football in East Tennessee. By the way, a game tomorrow night on BBB 12 TV. We'll show you that after this play. That is the OEB Law game of the week. Greeneville off right tackle, trying to get out of the end zone, and they shouldn't have. Touchdown, Alcoa. That one intercepted by Eli Graff, and just that quickly we are tied if the extra point is good.
Eli Graff, all Eli Graff last 2 plays. Punts it down, had good help from his coverage team, down to the 1-yard line.
Yeah.
And then steps in front of a gift, just floated right into his lap here, and then gets an easy pick-6 touchdown, and Alcoa can tie it up.
And just like that, an Alcoa team that had basically been lifeless, so to speak, has some major juice.
Extra point to tie the game at 7. It is up, and it is good. Just that quickly. That's why Alcoa has won 8 consecutive state championships. We are tied on Rivalry Thursday.
FCA's Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Glass Doctor, Better Mattress, Gray Hodges, Aqua Clear, and the Volunteer Club. Real Vol fans are members of the Volunteer Club.
At OEB Law, our home is your home. And your family is our family. And down here, family takes care of family. Giving back and helping out whenever needed. OEB Law is proud to be from East Tennessee. OEB Law feels like home.
At LMU, every door is open. Each can help me build my future exactly how I imagine it. Let's check those specs, guys. And lead to a career where I'll have an impact. As a nurse. How are you feeling today? A social worker.
I guess it started when I was younger.
Or an executive of a multinational company. Take a look at the third quarter. I know LMU will prepare me for a career where I'll make my mark. That's a cut. Because whatever door I walk into, there's a future for me.
For me in my office, it's not just about writing an insurance policy. I want to be part of you and your family's lives and be there with you in the good and the bad. Please just give us a call, 675-0888. We'd love to speak with you.
You know, life happens, and damage to your home can be extremely stressful. That's why it's important to find someone who offers efficient, quality work with financing options. Exterior Home Solutions, they value not only family, but community. And they're who I call when life happens, and you should too.
You're watching Rivalry Thursday on The Knox.
Tonight's Alcoa Scholar Athlete of the game.
Brought to you by Patriot Home Care tonight in a game that's tied at 7. Reed Gossett is a senior, one of those GPAs I still don't understand because it's so foreign to those of us in the booth.
4.375.
So, except for Joe McNish, our stats guy, I could see him having a good GPA in high school back in the 20s.
I think he felt everything but math.
Yeah, I would hope so. Game is tied at 7. A great play on special teams. Pinned Greeneville back at the 1. Pressure on the quarterback and interception. Eli Graff cashed in on a pick 6, and we are tied at 7.
I mean, the special teams play was beautiful, and then you got rewarded.
That one will get to the end zone before it goes out of bounds.
Well, I always say this, we all have a biggest asset when it comes to business. Mine right there for Pac-Man HD Productions is the production unit, and I trust it to ARI Insurance. If you're in Knoxville, that production unit does Rivalry Thursday. If you're in Tri-Cities, that production unit does Friday Night Rivals for WCYB, where you're watching the game tonight. So we'll just stay over here and have a game tomorrow night. Tonight it's Alcoa and Greeneville.
I think if you're Greeneville, obviously a huge swing of momentum in the last 5-6 minutes. You go back to what you were successful with early in the game, and that is exactly that right there.
And Alcoa, as they always do, will make adjustments.
Well, now they're bouncing around a little bit, right? I mean,
yeah, they got some juice.
They got a little juice. You know, Greeneville had all the momentum early. One nice special teams play, and then a bad decision at quarterback flips the whole thing.
Ho, right up the middle, and there's the tackle in the backfield.
Joe McCord, man, what a play. He's made a couple of those plays in the backfield. A Yale commit, and as soon as the ball is handed off, he smacks him right there at the line of scrimmage, and he goes nowhere.
Third down and 10. For Greeneville, back at their own 21-yard line.
Austin, it just feels like, again, a complete momentum swing. Look at the way that Alcoa is playing defense now. Now got Greeneville 3rd and 10, potentially about to get the ball back again.
Yep.
Made some plays defensively here to begin this drive. You can feel it.
Third down and 10, man in motion, and they will look to throw. Past the middle and knocked away. Great defensive play by Scales. And Greeneville will be forced to punt.
That was a really nice play there by Scales. Got a hand on the back right there, then just climbs over, makes a play. Great defense. Playing basketball out there.
Went back deep for the Tornadoes. We'll see what kind of punt Greeneville can get away here. First punt of the night for the Green Devils. Watching Rivalry Thursday from Burley Stadium in Greeneville. It's 7-7 right now.
Good snap. Good punt. Whoa! Tries to get it in his 40, and this one could end up big for Alcoa. How often does this happen? There is a muff, and it turns into something big.
Using that speed. Didn't panic, goes back and collects the muff punt. Gets around the edge, gets a nice little block. Kind of held up as well, didn't want to get a penalty. And it has a nice little return. Going to start with the plus side of the 50 as well. That's huge.
First time tonight they've started in Greeneville territory.
18-yard return to the Greeneville 42. And that's where this drive will start.
Gonna go empty set again.
First down at the 42. They'll hand off in motion off left tackle into the secondary down to the 32. Close to first down yardage goes Cannon.
You know, also I said this earlier, but Elijah Cannon, I mean, he's experienced. He's been there, done that and everything. 205 pounds. A lot of the offensive plays they've been calling laterally, but he does a great job putting the foot in the ground and getting north and south.
He does. He is a load to bring down. And he does love to get north-south, but he's got more twitch to him than you really realize. I mean, he's got nifty feet for such a big athlete.
He does.
First down and 10 at the 32. Graff at quarterback, and this one off of Winton's hands.
Almost caught, then ricocheted off the back of the other defender, and then almost picked off at the last second down near the ground.
Got to catch that ball. It literally almost landed in his lap. That's go to get already an interception. Had a nice break up on third down. Just about had his third interception.
Second down and 10 for Graff. And
that's a huge hit.
Going nowhere.
That could be really a big candidate for the Joe Newberg collision of the night.
I believe that was Drew Armbrister. Of course, Emmanuel Dixon was there as well, middle linebacker.
4 coming in, laying the pain.
Yeah.
Big third down here. Alcoa's found a way sometimes to extend, but Greenville's been able to force them into a lot of third and longs in this first half. 6:52 to go.
It gets loud here on third downs.
Third down and 10 at the 32. Graff at quarterback will run a quarterback draw. Will not get very far, down to the 29.
Great job by Charles Dabney coming up and making the tackle.
You call that play also because you know you're going to go for it on fourth down, or at least you're trying to go for it on fourth down. Didn't have much success at all on that QB draw there.
Here comes Graff again.
I mean, you're at the plus 29. Yeah.
No pay gosh.
Fourth down and 7. Looks like they're trying to get a free 5 yards, and Sweetland, the offensive coordinator, will take a timeout as Greeneville held their water.
It's a beautiful thing about having your backup quarterback as a punter.
Hi, I'm Tim Harris, owner of Knoxville Wholesale Furniture, and we're so proud to help sponsor high school football. As an ex-high school football coach myself, I understand how important it is to the fabric of our communities. High school football teaches striving and working for a goal with others, teamwork, toughness, and courage. I hope everyone will get out and support your local team. High school football, there's nothing like it.
Rivalry Thursday brought to you in part by Knoxville Wholesale Furniture. Game tied at 7. Alcoa and Greeneville tied at 7. Halfway through the second quarter, pardon me. 4th down and 6 coming up, and it looks as that. Now the question is, where is Pagash?
Boy, it's 4th and 6 or 7 or whatever it is. You're at the plus 29. Graff is your backup quarterback. He's also your punter. So there are some options here if they can't give him the jump off sides.
4th down and 7. Graff will throw. Has all kinds of time. Throws it across the middle. Overthrows his receiver. And Greeneville will turn Alcoa over.
Austin, you're kind of in no man's land there. I mean, that'd be a long field goal at the high school level. You're looking at maybe gaining just a couple yards on a punt potentially. I don't hate the call whatsoever.
I like the call.
Yeah.
They went with Graff at quarterback. Not a bad looking throw.
No.
Just a touch too long.
Game is tied at 7. 5:52 to go. Quarterback will keep it and go nowhere. Hey, the Vols are at home Saturday at 5 o'clock at Neyland Stadium. Make sure you keep Food City, Pepsi, and Frito-Lay in mind as your tailgating headquarters. Do what I do each and every week. Place that tailgating order for our crew online at foodcity.com. Pretty easy. Type in the zip code. It'll show you the closest Food City to where you're trying to go. They'll have the order for you. Swing by and pick it up. That's where we get our tailgating for Rivalry Thursday each and every week. Knoxville, welcome back as Greeneville will look to throw, getting some pressure, taken down at the 26.
Big Joe McCord, another play behind the line of scrimmage. He's had a couple of TFLs. That big time play making it 3rd and forever. Another 3rd and long here for Greeneville here in this second quarter. McCord showing the speed, chasing down the quarterback backside there on the second down play. 235 pounds.
Rolling to the right, got to get rid of the football. And this is where they cost themselves 6 points the last time.
And it's pass.
And a punting situation for the Green Devils and a game tied at 7.
Linton will drop back deep on a 4th and 13. Second straight 3 and out for the Green Devils.
Winton muffed the last punt, ended up picking it up, running around right side and having a nice little return to the plus side of the field. See if he can do it again.
Second punt of the night for Greeneville. Second straight 3 and out. Quentin Brandon set up to punt. He will get it away in a low bounding punt that is so low it's not returnable. And the game is tied at 7, so how did we get tied up? Well, a punt by Graff of Alcoa pinned Greeneville down inside the 1, and then this mistake, Graff went in for the pick 6, and the game tied at 7.
See if Pagash is back here. And he is.
Yep.
Which makes you wonder, why not go with your starting quarterback on a 4th and 8? One series ago.
It's a big play in that game.
Boy, gorgeous night here. First down and 10 at the 32. Handoff off right tackle. And still running. Whistle never blew. And so Cannon kept running and will get the first down.
Greeneville thought the play was dead, and Cannon said, nah, it's not.
Look how patient he is there, too. And then he seeks out contact, just keeps going, taking everybody for a ride.
Injury timeout.
Well, a timeout down on the field. Coming up on the LMU halftime report, we will hear from both bands tonight. Our Matlock Kick for Tires Exterior Home Solutions Band Spotlight, FCA stats and highlights and more coming up on the LMU Halftime Report. And by the way, Hunter Badur of Spire Sports and the Volunteer Club will be here to talk about the opportunity for Tennessee fans to be a part of Tennessee athletics.
Here's Parks and Recreation Director of Greeneville, Butch Patterson. Butch Patterson, who replaced Craig Price when my dad left the Parks and Recreation Director spot in Rogersville back in 1993. And Butch came to Greeneville and has done a great job. His son played college baseball and has done really well.
Tough shoes to fill, though, you know.
No doubt, pal.
Under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Cannon up to the 49.
Cannon on the carry.
Gain of 6 yards on a 2nd down and 4.
So far, really, the entire Alcoa offense has been Elijah Cannon.
And if you're Alcoa, you'd love, with the ball, getting the ball to start the second half, to go down here, score right before the break.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, just take the air right out of the stadium.
2nd down and short. They'll keep it on the ground off right tackle and will barely get the first down once again with Cannon running downhill.
They haven't been in a hurry. They haven't been hurry up, high tempo, moving the football downhill, but you're starting to get closer to 3 minutes left in the half. You might have to pick up the pace a smidge.
I think you're okay. I mean, I will say this. They're going to hit one of those deep balls. They've gotten behind the Greeneville secondary multiple times. Eventually the O-line's going to hold up, or they're going to be able to, connect on the pitch and catch.
And they've been decent throws. There's one bad throw on 3rd down, but the rest have been pretty decent throws as well.
First down and 10 at the 46. Off left tackle. Defense is right there on that one for a short gain of 3 as the clock approaches 2.5 minutes to go in the quarter.
Got
a flag at the 38.
Is that a face mask?
I'm thinking it's going to be a face mask, maybe.
Got him up high.
Anytime you're grabbing jersey up there around the neck, it can be viewed as a face mask.
So the conversation being had, and they will finally take an official timeout. Is this another wardrobe malfunction? Take a quick break and hear from our friends, our tailgating headquarters at Food City.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
And once again, just a reminder, coming up on Saturday, Vols will play at 5 o'clock. Tailgating headquarters. Going to be a great day for tailgating over there at Neyland Stadium. The Vols number 9 in the country. Food City, Pepsi, Frito-Lay.
We've got a lightning delay here at Greeneville.
And a lightning strike will give us even though it's a gorgeous night, it will give us a 30-minute delay at least. So here's what they do on TSSAA rules, unfortunately, is that every time there is a lightning strike, it resets the clock. Now, I don't really see
it's within 10 miles of the stadium.
Much out there, so I don't know where the lightning strike would be, but somebody saw it somewhere. And so a weather alert up on the Jumbotron. And we will have to stop for a little bit.
Yeah, could have fooled me again.
And I think if you're Greeneville, not a bad thing. Kind of go and reset in the locker room, Alcoa's had some momentum here at the end of this first half. And so, I think a positive to I know you're going to get the break at halftime.
Yeah.
Maybe they take a less of a halftime break.
Mark Packer along with Eric Kane, Austin Price up here at Greeneville, a gorgeous setting for high school football. But what we'll do is we'll give the local affiliates the opportunity to run something in our place, and then we'll let you know on social media when we're back. We've done this before. Knoxville already played a football game for a little bit this evening, so we'll go back to that game for a little bit, I would imagine, and carry us through until we can come back. But
come back soon, though. It's a good game.
It's a great game. Game is tied at 7. It is a weather delay. So we will take a break here to go back to our local stations to regular programming. In Knoxville, we'll go back to a previous game. So all the people that tune in, they'll see a previous game, and they'll go, what are we watching? It's a previous game. In Tri-Cities, I'm not sure where you're going, but you're going somewhere. We'll see you hopefully in about 30 minutes.
We're not going to Andy Griffith?
We are not going to Andy Griffith. And if it is, I hope it's black and white and Barney's involved. We'll be back. We'll be back in a bit. Man, I cannot get this throat to clear. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Hunter Badur, number 1 in our hearts. Okay, so you just stay where you are. They'll zoom in on you. We've got the QR code. I'm going to talk to you about the opportunities to be a member of the Vol Club, how important it is. Also, we've got a graphic to show the watch party for the Florida game.
Okay.
The people, they need to be members of the Vol Club to be eligible for that.
Okay.
So if you want to sign up, you need to hurry up and sign up for the Volunteer Club so you have a chance to be a part of that spectacular event at Neyland Stadium.
Got it.
By the way, no cussing. We're still up on our YouTube feed. So people at home on YouTube, which has been like thousands of people, will see what we're doing live. So, Hunter, no cussing, okay?
You got it.
Okay. All right. What we're doing for the people at home is you're watching live television. We are taking advantage of a weather delay situation. We're recording an interview that will air at halftime when we come back later. Here we go. Well, I want to welcome in Hunter Badur, who is one of the founders, owners, presidents, you name it, of Spire Sports and the Volunteer Club. Hunter, first off, I know that you guys are so critically important to the success of Tennessee athletics. Explain to people exactly what the Volunteer Club is.
Well, thanks for having me, Mark. The Vol Club is a way for fans to have an impact on winning like never before. It's very much a subscription-based model where fans can pay anywhere from $5 to $500 a month to the Vol Club, and that allows us to go out and do deals for current student athletes at the University of Tennessee.
So what I want to do is I want to put the QR, oh, there it is. It's on the screen. It's over there under Hunter. Where is it? I'm pointing the wrong way. Okay, so anyway, click on the QR code. What are the options? Because I know there's a number of options of what you can do if you join the Volunteer Club.
Yeah, in addition to supporting our student athletes, there are some different perks that come with the different membership levels. If you're at the $25 level and up, for instance, you get invited to all of our home tailgates and the tailgates that we have on the road, free drinks, free foods, you can bring a guest. And we also have different events throughout the calendar year. Last year we actually did a tailgate at Pratt Pavilion before the Tennessee-Texas basketball game. We've had meet and greets with the baseball players and so forth. And you get some signed merchandise, signed items in the mail as well. So there's a lot of benefits to joining outside of just supporting our student athletes.
Yeah, and Hunter, one of the cool events that's coming up is the night of the Florida game. I think my wife and I'll be there for this. It's brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. But the Vol Club's night in Neyland. And this is a limited deal. You got to be a member of the Volunteer Club, and it's going to be a spectacular night at Neyland Stadium.
It's the first time anything's been done like this in the entire country, to our knowledge. We've got less than 100 tickets available, so please join the Vol Club. You have to be a member to purchase a ticket. So join the Vol Club. We're just shy of 3,400 members, which we're really proud of.
Yeah.
With a goal of 5,000 by the end of this season. So I encourage everybody to take a look and consider being a part of this.
At the rate we're going, I think you guys are going to get there. Hunter, good to see you, my friend.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
Cool. Good job, man.